What is up, guys? This is the ZeusTuber, and today I'm here with my breakdown of The Walking Dead Season 5 trailer. I know it's a long time coming, but I've been extremely busy over the past few days, so thank you for sticking with me, and let's not drag this on too long. Let's get right into this. Now, I'm going to keep this open in the iMovie editor here, so it's easier for me to go through and do this kind of like a live breakdown and not pre-record audio or anything like that, so let's get right into this. I took out already the shots that were thrown in the trailer from the Season 4 finale, so we don't have to worry about those being in there. So let's get right into this. Now, we have our first shot here of Daryl in the train car. This is probably a few seconds after Rick says,
"They're screwing with the wrong people."
It seems to be in the same general scene, more or less. So that's pretty cool. As we advance the trailer, we see that Abraham, he yells like "move" or something of that nature, and because the termites throw in some kind of like, I don't want to say mustard gas. It's going to be like tear gas probably, because they have gas masks on, and they might throw a flashbang in too, because there's a bright flash. It says "move," and then they Bob's at the ready. And then they kind of move back like that, and there's the flash. I don't know if this is part of the show itself, or this is like a camera effect they've put in the trailer. Because these trailers are vastly edited, guys. Although it looks like something happens, that doesn't mean it actually will. Like in the Season 3 Comic-Con trailer, they cut together several different clips to make it look like the governor was arriving at the prison and talking to Rick, but Rick was actually just talking to the prisoners. So, you know, this whole trailer is basically a lie, to be honest with you, but it does hype up the season pretty well. So they're ducking in cover here, nothing too big, and then we see the termites in their little gas masks come in, ready to take over who's in there. Our next shot we see is Rick getting tossed out of the train car, and we see, this is pretty interesting. I'll let this little clip play. Okay, so there's a body on a table and the sound of like a saw going on, and it looks like somebody is getting chopped up. Now, this definitely confuses me. One, most people would say, okay, it's pretty much clear now. They're definitely the cannibals, or the hunters for that matter. And yeah, they might be, but at the same time, I don't know if they're the only cannibal group, or if they even are. I would normally just go through this in order, but I'm going to skip to the end so I can better clarify what I'm talking about. We skip all the way down here to when we get to see Beth. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Power of a system, yep. What is going on here? This woman is, I don't believe she's a walker. She definitely looks pretty, except for that crazed smile on her face and the blood coming down. I do not think she's a walker. I'm pretty sure she's a normal human being that looks like she just took a bite out of this dude here. Let me see if I can play this in slow motion here. I might better be able to show you what I am talking about. Slow motion. Slow. Let's see if that works. Yeah, she's just kind of chilling there. I think maybe the people that Beth are with are actually the real cannibals in Season 5. Now, we know, yes, the hunters are the cannibals in the comic book, but I'm thinking that they're going to be the hunters, but they're not going to be cannibals, so to speak. And the real cannibal threat is actually where Beth is, and yeah, that's basically it. But I'll get back to all these cops and stuff later. So back to where we were, we get to see that Rick and Daryl are gagged along with Bob and Glenn. They're probably being interrogated now or punished, one of the two. Originally, when I first watched the trailer, I thought that maybe Bob mouthed off to Gareth or something like that, and then Gareth just stabbed him in the gut and like pulled him close and got really close to Rick, that kind of thing, because it does look like If you advance this, alright, well, let's see, where is it? Right there. You know, his hand's bloody, and maybe he just like stabbed Bob or something because he's smiling. Rick looks at him like he wants to kill him, and then Bob's eyes are closed. Originally, that's why I thought something bad was going to happen to Bob there, but we do see him outside of Terminus later on in the trailer, so that probably is not what happens there. We back up a little bit. We see this line of people here. You see Bob, Rick, and it's Daryl and Glenn, and then a bunch of these random guys here who we don't really know yet. They're probably going to be red shirts, or people who get killed off pretty quickly. So I wonder what they're doing there. I don't know what this whole little tray in front of them is. It's kind of weird, but I'm sure it will be explained as we progress the trailer. Bob's basically pleading for their life. He's begging, not to kill him, that they have a guy who could save the world, and so forth. The general gist. Gareth is seen taking notes here. I wonder if this is having to do with recruitment for joining the termites in their little sanctuary there. Maybe he'll list off like positive, negative attributes, that type of thing. Because we do know that it was confirmed, or at least it was leaked, that the train car A stands for arrivals and D is for departures. So maybe people who arrive, they have to go through this little processing station, so to speak, and maybe he takes notes on them. We'll have to wait and see. Next, as we progress through here, we're led to believe there's walkers behind this door. I beg to differ. Who knows? But they could have just put walker noises behind and on the trailer. So, and the whole thing, I don't really trust any of it. I can't say for sure about any of the stuff in the trailer because they edit these things crazily. They're combined scenes to make it look like it's one scene, but sometimes it's really not. If we continue, here's another look at Glenn. I believe the guy standing between Daryl and Glenn is the guy who was at the hacksaw earlier. He is one of these two guys, a little plastic cover sheet on. And there's blood on it, so that does not look too good. I don't know. Are they the cannibals? I really thought they were, but not after seeing that end little clip there. Well, I guess we'll see. I see Bob still doing his thing, still pleading. There's Gareth with that creepy smile. Rick looks like he wants to kill him. And then here we finally get our official October 12th air date. We already really knew it. We're not stupid. We know, alright, it's probably going to be Sunday, October 12th. But this is the first time they officially announce it. It was announced at Comic-Con as well. Little shot of Terminus. I believe this is from the Season 4 finale, now that I look at it again. But I could be wrong. These two shots here. We see... Here, I'll let this little section play.
Have a choice.
Where's my sound? I don't have any sound. Well, that's awkward. Well, Garrett's talking, and we see, they're trying to make it look like Rick is talking to him, but I do not think this location is the same place as this location, because as you guys see later, we'll see that Rick right now is in Father Gabriel's church. Now, I'll try to advance this a little bit. They make it look like they're the same place. Let's see. Where is it? See this guy? This guy's little jacket on looks like a little zipper going up the middle. But yeah, he's not any of Rick's group. So this is definitely a different location than in Father Gabriel's church, as you'll see in a second. This is Father Gabriel's church. Let's see, where is it? Here we go. Same shot that I showed you guys a while ago with Rick holding Judith. So obviously in that shot he was talking to Eugene or Sasha, someone on Rick's left there. That's Tyrese next to him, I believe, or Abraham or Rosita. So they're all camping out Father Gabriel's church. So I doubt they were talking to Gareth in that particular shot. I think Gareth is actually at a campfire right now. Maybe he has one of the group members captured. Maybe he's talking to Bob, who's going to get eaten or something like that. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Next, as we progress, we see the main group here is all together in the woods. We see Rick, Abraham, Tyrese, Carol. Tyrese and Carol are with the group. Rick hasn't kicked her out yet, so there's that. I don't see Glenn. I know he is there. I know Glenn and Maggie are both definitely there, but they're not in that particular shot, or they're out of frame or whatnot. But nothing to really take from it. They all got their guns and stuff. Does Michonne have a sniper? No, she has an assault rifle. But yeah. So they're going through the woods. Nothing too. Are those walkers back there? No. Okay. Rick's looking at this Terminus sign here. Nothing really to take from it. This is after escaping Terminus, since he's got his AK-47. He has his revolver there, which does signify that they do go and get the bag of guns. So he gets his revolver back. I mean, that was pretty self-explanatory that was going to happen, but now we know for sure. A couple shots of some termites killing walkers. This is actually Mary right here on the right. I didn't actually realize that after my first walkthrough of this, so now we know. Mary's outside. Mary's on the wall killing walkers, so that is cool. Anything else? She's not in that shot. Oh, is that her? Is that her? No, it's not her. All right, now we see once again the main group: Glenn, Maggie, I believe Tara, Carl, Michonne, Daryl. Carol's there. Let me back this up a little bit. I see Eugene, I see Bob, I see Rick, Sasha, Abraham, I see Rosita. Abraham should be there somewhere. Once again, making it look like Garrett's talking to the group, but he's definitely not. A couple slow motion shots of the gang walking up the road. Cool stuff. Pretty awesome. This is probably early. This is probably in the premiere, to be honest with you, since they still got their jackets and stuff on. Let's see. Where are we? I see Shy Glenn here. Nothing too big. Michonne, Rick, Abraham got some wine going on. Nothing too big there. They are in Father Gabriel's church. Once again, a little shot of Gareth here. An honest to God phenomenon. A couple cool shots of some walkers here through the flames. We see Eugene up here on the fire truck with Glenn on the bottom right and Tara on the left up above. They're taking out some walkers with the fire truck. That's pretty cool. Abraham is also here in this scene. We don't see him in this particular shot, but he is there. We get proof of that later. That's pretty cool. They're using the fire hose. We're yet to see a flamethrower on this show. I'm waiting to see the flamethrower. That'll be pretty awesome. I'm sure they'll get to that eventually. Pretty cool stuff. There's Glenn right there killing the walkers. Someone's next to him. I think it's Rosita. I think Rosita's gonna be next to him based on the color of the shirt. It looks like a similar maroon color. A couple shots of some walkers here with the gang in the background. That is Glenn in the red, Abraham in the black, and then Eugene and Rosita are probably there. I don't know who else is with them. Might be Maggie. Or no, I think it's Sasha, actually. Sasha's with them, based on some pictures we got from Spoiling the Dead fans. Michonne doing her thing. Now here, Rick says, "I don't trust him," to Carl. Or he doesn't say this. He doesn't say it in this particular shot, but in this scene he says it to Carl. And I believe they're talking about Father Gabriel. I do not think that Gareth actually. The group joins Garrett's group on the way to Washington, D.C. Because if you have seen this trailer, they make it look like Gareth is giving them the option, or he's telling them that we're all going to band together and go to D.C. together. I do not think that is the case. Before I continue any further, let me give you a little theory of how I think the first episode is going to go down, because it does help me kind of explain some of the things going on in this trailer. I do believe that in the premiere, in the first few seconds, first few minutes of the episode, we're going to see Rick and company escape the train car. They're going to get out somehow, but their attempt is going to be thwarted. It's going to be stopped, let's say that, by the termites. That's what's going to happen. And then we'll see let's see, where is that? Where is the shot I'm looking for? They're gonna try to escape, and then we're gonna see where's the shot. La 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 la. Where is it? Come on, show yourself. Show yourself. Yeah? Alright. Where is it? Where is it? This shot here, we see Rick being held by two termites. There's two people on the ground there, probably other members of the group. I don't know who's that behind Rick. I think it might be Glenn. But I think this is the shot we see because it's behind a fence. It's probably Carol looking down at Terminus, and she sees this. So then she's gonna blow up the canisters outside the wall. So then they're gonna escape a second time. Rick's gonna get taken from here to go into that scene from the beginning where they're all bound up and gagged. Here is gonna lead to this scene after trying to escape for the first time, and then I think this part here, Carol's gonna do this to Terminus. Well, that's just pretty cool. And then there's gonna be several awesome escape scenes like this. That's what's gonna happen during that. That's why the smoke is there, because stuff is blowing up. That's just awesome. But yeah, that's what I think about that. This is part 1 of my breakdown. Stay tuned for part 2.